Good morning and happy Sunday, and welcome to a restorative sequence that I'm going to do with you this morning. I've woken up. Good morning and welcome to my Sunday morning restorative sequence that I'm going to do for you today. I've woken up with a very sore body from my SPD day yesterday, one of the biggest ones I've ever done. So this will be the first video in my series of yoga for athletes, because I firmly believe that yoga is the yin to our yang in powerlifting, and feel that in my body every time I recover with a yin or a restorative yoga session. So as you would know, if you're a powerlifter or a strength athlete, our bodies, particularly our central nervous systems, have a lot of overload on them when we powerlift and train, particularly when we're lifting big weights, which is our yang, and our yin and our restorative yoga, or any form of yoga really for that matter, allows our central nervous system to rest and recover. And I am also particularly muscularly sore today, so also looking particularly in my neck, my upper back, traps, lats, all the good things. Looking today to give myself some recovery in that space too. So I'm going to do a 60-minute yin yoga for neck and upper back tension. So I hope you enjoy it. I'll put the sequence also into the notes for the video as well, so that you can follow along with the video, or if you prefer just to have the sequence, it'll be there for you too. So just starting by coming comfortably in a seated, easy seat position. It is good if you could just prop your sit bones up onto a bolster. Just lifts the bottom a little bit up from the legs, allows us to have a nice straight back. And just also props, you might, if you have bolsters, again, just a shout out, $25 Kmart bolsters, beautiful, work perfectly. If you could pick up 2 of those, that'll take you a long way in life. Kmart blocks, also quite cheap. I think they're $6 each. Yoga mats are cheap. However, having said that, you can use a towel, you can use books, you could use rolled up towels. If you have a yoga mat, you can use a yoga mat as a rolled up. A spare yoga mat, you can use that as a rolled up bolster as well. So you don't have to go out and spend money. There are things that you can do at home as well. So the intention of our yin yoga today is to soften the back, unwind the traps, and soothe the nervous system. So 2 props, 2 blocks, bolster, blanket, strap, optional eye pillow. And we're going to hold the holds for about 3 to 5 minutes with full rebounds, which is what is the way we do yin. So we hold our poses just for a little bit longer, sit in the discomfort of those. That's where the magic happens. It's where we get the chi, the blood flow back in through the rebounds. So stop talking, supported easy seat. So sitting on your bolster or block so that your hips are higher than your knees. Rest your hands on your thighs, your shoulders. Inhale for 4 and exhale for 6. So just starting to be aware of our breath. So inhaling for 4, 2, 3, 4. Lengthening the exhale for 6. Once again, inhaling for 4. Might like to close down your eyes. Exhaling for 6. Putting my timer on. Inhaling for 4. Exhaling for 6. A few rounds of these in your own time. Breathing in through your mouth, exhaling through your nose. You might like to breathe out through pursed lips. making sure that you unclench your jaw and imagine that your head is just floating above your spine. This is going to allow us to imaginarily and probably figuratively lift our heads up, lifting our spine, elongating our spine. When we lift, we often get our spines will become compressed because of the weight, particularly squatting, that we sit on our shoulders. I'm hoping that this sequence will allow us to elongate our spine. And if we also think about actually physically breathing space into the space between our vertebrae. So once you've completed your last round of breath there, you're going to come into a child's pose. So to set yourself up, you're going to want to have a bolster. You may want a bolster in between your legs like this if you are finding that your bum sort of floats around a little bit in space. And you are going to want to have a bolster in front of you to recline over. And so you're going to sit back on your haunches with your bum sitting over your feet. You have your bolster in front of you. We're going to just recline down over the top of the bolster with your forehead on the bolster. And we will move our neck around a little bit in this space just to start working on that neck space. So just reclining down, bringing the bolster to where it is. And that is it. We're staying here for about 6 minutes, so snuggle in, get comfy. If you like to have a blanket over you when you do restorative, you can also have that. Whatever is the most comfortablest place for you to be in these poses. Just breathing. Just intentional, easy breath. Nothing too crazy. You might find that after we are in this pose for a while, you might find to have some discomfort in your legs because we are compressing, so the circulation is closed off a bit. When that starts to happen, breathe into that space. Breathe in comfort. Breathe in ease. Breathe out the dis-ease. You may have thoughts that come into your mind. Don't attach anything to them. Just let them come and go across your mind like a movie screen. If you find that you are getting distracted by thoughts, what am I going to do after? What have I got to cook for breakfast? Shopping lists, whatever. just come back to your breath, focusing in on your breath and allowing those thoughts to move away. Just gently turning your head to the right, very gently, so that you're looking underneath. If your eyes were open, you'd be looking into your armpit on your right hand side. Just giving a little bit of a stretch, very gently, through the neck, upper back. Almost non-existent stretch really, but it's there. In yin and restorative, we should never feel pain. We also shouldn't have our muscles activated because we're working beyond the muscles into the fascia. So if you feel pain or muscle activation, certainly with pain, you want to move out of the pose, come into a rebound. So if you're in this pose and you're suffering pain, maybe sitting up, coming back to easy seat. If you're feeling muscle activation, just relaxing and breathing into the muscle. Just actively tell the muscle to relax. If you're feeling like me now, that compression in your legs is starting to kind of definitely feel a bit warm, just again breathing into that space, breathing in the comfort, breathing in the ease, breathing out the discomfort, the dis-ease. And your next inhale, just gently lifting your head, bringing that back to face down with your forehead down on the bolster again. Breathing, feeling there'll be a little bit of a rebound perhaps through that left hand side of your neck. Staying here for a few breaths. Your next inhale, we're just going to turn our heads now to look down our left armpit, settling in again. I have some discomfort in my left side of my neck, so I'm going to really breathe into that space. Thinking about breathing in discomfort, ease, breathing out the dis-ease, the discomfort. You might like to imagine a nice healing green light. You're breathing in and pushing into that space. Just a couple of more breaths on this side. On your next inhale, you're going to lift your head very gently, returning your forehead to the bolster. And just breathing in these last few moments in this pose, seeing if you can get any more melted into that bolster. Can you just even melt more, relax more, almost flop into the bolster, feeling like your body is so heavy that it's just going to push its weight through the bolster into the floor. Really drawing out those smooth, long inhale, smooth, long exhale in these last few moments in this pose. After you reach the end of your next exhale, I'm going to invite you to very gently and sloth-likely lifting your head. Very slowly as you lift your head, bring your hands up onto the bolster. Just keeping your eyes closed and just coming to sit up on your haunches. You can stay seated on your legs like this, or you can just pop your bottom over to your left hand side and bring yourself back to easy sleep. But just go very slowly because there's a potential to feel a little bit dizzy, a bit lightheaded. Just sitting. You've come into easy seat, you'll feel the rebound of the blood and the chi, the energy running back into your legs. Just sit with that, might feel a bit tingly. Breathing into it, just allowing the body to do what it does. All the yummy yins running back in now. You might like to just do the slowest, gentlest movement of your neck. Feel like that's what my body needs right now. So just very gently. So I'm ever so stiff along the back of my neck, on my traps. Just gentle sloth-like movement. Just breathing in comfort and ease into that space. Using your breath to support your movement. Inhaling very slowly, very long, smooth inhale as you lift your head up. And a long, smooth exhale as you drop it down. So once you've reached the bottom of that exhale, we're going to move into our next pose, which is our Sphinx pose with supported skull traction. So just coming up onto our knees, we're going to just get ourselves set up. So we're going to have the bolster sitting kind of on our breaths. So we're going to lay ourselves long over the top of the bolster, just sort of resting your top of your ribs and your chest onto the bolster, like so. Hands out in front. You can use a folded blanket if you don't have a bolster in this space. And you're just wanting to draw your shoulders back and down from your ears. So it's very much if you take an in-breath and then pretend like you're pushing your shoulders back away from your ears and down into your rib cage. Imagine that you're creating a space, breathing into that space between each of your cervical vertebrae. And just resting here. Allow yourself to feel like you're melting into the bolster. Your body's very heavy. Body heavy, melting into the mat, into the bolster. And again, just taking those long breaths as you just sit here. Just breathing in, maybe some uncomfortability coming in. It is a slight back bend, slight curvature of the spine, so you may just feel that. Again, breathing in that comfort and ease, and breathing out the dis-ease. Long, smooth inhale. Long, smooth exhale. If you find that thoughts come, discomfort comes, oh my God, I don't like this, get me out of here comes, just come back to your breath. You might like to have a count on your breath to hinge to. You might inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Whatever works for you to stay sitting with the discomfort, because there's magic in that. These last few minutes in this pose, just can you find any more? Can you relax any more? Can you deepen into the mat even further? Can you maybe extend your breath a little bit more to really push into that comfort and ease? Remember, we're breathing into the space between our cervical vertebrae, helping to create the length, elongating our spines back, bringing back that beautiful long spine, repairing some of that damage that we do when we train. So on your next in-breath, just bringing your arms, your hands just to rest on the bolster, just under your arms, pushing up, coming to tabletop, moving the bolster away, and just resting back, coming into child's pose as a rebound. Wherever's comfortable again, you might like to have the bolster under your chest, under your feet. You might also like to have it in between your legs and your bum and your legs. You might like cushions under your knees. Comfort is important here. Do whatever you need to do. And again, coming back to those beautiful, long, smooth breaths. Your next inhale, just raising your head up, coming back very slowly, very gently up into tabletop, and maybe you just might want some movement here. Maybe a gentle swaying back and forth. Slowest of slow cat-cows. Let's take a couple more of those movement, whatever that looks like for you. And then just coming back into stillness as we just rest here for a moment. Feeling the spaciousness in that pause. We're going to move into our next pose now, which is our supported melting heart. So bringing the bolster back. We're going to keep our hips high. We're just going to drop our heart down into, so that we're kind of resting our chin and our chest here, but our hips are stacked high. Melting heart, melting puppy. Not staying here for a long time because this is quite a back bend. Just melting into the mat. This is strong through our shoulders, front of our chest. Also creates just a little bit of a tension in our throat, a little bit of a blockage. All great spaces for chi to move into when we rebound, to support the repair in there. Remembering your breath. Potentially a little bit harder to do the big long breaths in this pose. So if you're focusing on breathing in and out through your nose, it's easier than trying to breathe through your chest when your chest is feeling some discomfort. Targeting here our upper traps, our front shoulders, our anterior neckline, and our fascia in our pecs. So yin targets fascia rather than muscle. Fascia is the amazing web of tissues, tendons, ligaments that knit all of the other parts of our bodies together, our bones, our muscles, all our blood circulatory system. It knits it all together, sitting in underneath all of that. But like muscles, fascia gets stretched, tired, and needs support. It also carries the chi, carries our meridians, our energies in our bodies. So these kind of practices really support the meridian and the chi energy in our bodies. Couple of more moments here. Can you sink any further in? Trying to sink in on that exhale. Melting, this melting heart, melting into the mat, into the bolster. You might find your hamstrings activate, your glutes activate. Breathe into them, tell them to relax. They don't need to do anything. No part of your body needs to do anything except breathe and rest. Your next inhale, just so gently lifting up, bringing your hands back up onto the bolster, sitting back onto our heels again, very slowly. Might feel a little bit dizzy here. We'll take some gentle shoulder rolls. Keeping your eyes closed here. You can come into easy seat if it's uncomfortable to stay seated on your legs like this. Just also take those gentle neck, very slowly, sloth-like movement. Almost like a circular movement. I might just like to drop one hand down and bring the other across to take a gentle twist. Come across to the other side very slowly. No activation. Certainly feeling that up through the back of my neck, across my traps. Still warm in my legs. Coming back to the middle now. We're just going to drop our bottoms down onto the mat. Going to flick our legs out in front of us. Come into a caterpillar pose. So sitting with our legs extended, you might like to generously bend your legs, so almost like a butterfly, but have them as bent as you would like. We're going to prop a bolster over our knees. You might like to really forward fold and let your head hang. You might like to have two, so that you're just kind of seated like this. You might also like to pop a block under your head. Do this, whatever you feel your body needs right now. So generously bend your knees, forward fold over your bolster. If you're going to forward fold down just over one bolster, inhale as you do that, exhale as you do that. Allow your head to hang. Again, you could activate through the legs here, so just making sure you're breathing into that. Actually tell your muscles to relax. There's no need to activate. We don't have any work to do here. They're here to rest and repair as well. Just making sure the back of your neck drapes and lengthens naturally. Let it hang like a heavy fruit dropping from a branch. And again, just doing those beautiful, long, smooth breaths. Inhaling through the nose. If you need a count to keep yourself focused, you count. Exhaling through the mouth. You could also give your feet some love here with a little bit of a foot massage. Our feet carry us a long way every day. We very rarely ever think about what our feet do. Just give them some love as well. We only think about our feet when they don't work. We might have a sore ankle, we've hurt our ankle, hurt our foot. God forbid something worse, then we're in trouble. On your next inhale and exhale, when you come into that exhale, can you soften further? Can you drape further? Can you make your head feel heavier? Are you able to just really feel the mat? Feel the weight of your body on the mat. Your body is so heavy. Breathing in the comfort, breathing in the ease, breathing out the dis-ease. Just bringing yourself up now, coming back, flipping your bolster away. We're going to just lay down flat on our back in corpse pose. Just allow ourselves to feel the blood rushing back in as we lay here. Be aware of the 4 points or all of the points where your body touches the mat. Heels, back of the legs, bottom, lower back, upper back, shoulders, back of the head, elbows, palms. Just really focusing in on the heaviness of your body. Your body is so heavy. So heavy. Just allow it to lay and be heavy. Your next inhale, just bringing your feet up, just resting on the ground so that your knees are bent. Just gently pushing yourself up, back up into seated position. I'm going to set ourselves up for supported fish pose. So we're still laying on our backs. We're going to potentially have a bolster or a block behind our heart line and our skull. So I'll just show you from this angle. And depending on what your neck is feeling like, you may want to drop out the second block. So just having this one that's going to just support our back, and then We do have the other one, which I will continue to use behind my neck. However, if your neck is feeling supple and young, unlike my own, you can move it out of the way and drop it down so that you get this quite distinct fall of your head, which is why it's called a fish pose. It's too strong for me, so I'm going to return the other block back. You could also just use a pillow if you find you want something, but the block is too much. And here again, arms are just nicely out, resting on the mat. It's breathing in. This is a very big heart opener, opening up through our chest, through our thoracic, giving us a bend in our back. First thing in the morning, it's opening up our lungs. You might really want to have maybe a count of 6 breaths here for your in-breath and your out-breath. Checking in with where you're at. A couple of more minutes in this pose. Is there anywhere that you can soften, sink in further in these last moments in this pose? If you have places of tension, really breathe in the comfort and the ease into those places. You might put your arms more out into a T. Creates even more opening across our chest. Greater opening in our heart space. Allows us to receive gratitude, love, appreciation for a new day. A new week brings new opportunities for growth, strength, relaxation, whatever it is you're seeking for the week. Just taking one big heartfelt breath in, and one long heartfelt breath out. Two more of these in your own time. Your next inhale, just bringing very slowly, gently soft, like your knees up, placing feet on the ground, feeling your hands under your shoulders, gently lifting your head, just bringing yourself up, moving your blocks out of the way. And the other block, if you had one there, just coming back into corpse pose for a couple of moments to experience the rebound up through our upper back, through our chest, our neck. Warm blood flowing back in there where we had some compression. Still maintaining that beautiful, long, smooth inhale and exhale. The next inhale, just engaging your core a little bit, lifting your legs up to a bit of a yogi rock, just bringing some massage here to our back body, a bit of compression through our tummy, helps with our digestion first thing in the morning. Again, just taking whatever movement feels right for you. Just starting to slow that till you come to stillness. It's going to do some supine twists. So dropping our arms out to a T, so allowing our legs very gently, slowly drop over to our right hand side, keeping our knees stacked and taking a gentle look with our neck, and a look because we have our eyes closed, but moving our heads as if we were going to look down the left hand side of our body, down our arm. Just having this beautiful supine twist. Again, massaging our digestive system, our internal organs, waking them up. Gentle stretch through the neck, the shoulders, the heart space. Potentially gives our ITB a little bit of activation. Because we know they get a lot during our strength training focus. Compression through our tummy muscles. Perhaps even might feel it in the front of your neck, on the front part of the left side of your neck, depending on where you've got your head sitting. Taking those long, smooth inhales and exhales. Probably feeling very relaxed, almost a bit dopey, almost ready for Shavasana. with a very short cocodendra. Don't finish this off today. It's coming, it's getting close. Okay, engaging your core just enough to lift your legs up into the middle again. Take another yogi rock. This time let's lift our head up. Just bringing that yummy yin back into the arms, legs, back of the body, front of the body, neck. Might like to rock gently, slowly though. Dropping our head back down, dropping our arms back down to T, and then dropping our legs over to the left hand side. Take those long, smooth exhales again. Breathing in the comfort, breathing in the ease. Breathing out the dis-ease. Focus on where your head is. If you're comfortable, you can be looking figuratively with your eyes closed down along the right arm. Give yourself just that stretch on the left side of your back of your neck, compression through the front of your neck on the right hand side. And just bring it in. Lovely twist is happening again on this side, across our torso. So relaxed. Your body is so heavy. It's almost hard to stop it from sinking through the floor. So heavy. The next inhale, just engage your core enough to very slowly, slough lightly. The legs back to the middle again. Wrapping arms around the knees. Bring your head up. Taking a little bit of slothy movement here if you wish. Whatever feels right. Just dropping your head back down. Prepare ourselves for Shavasana now. So nestling yourself in to whatever you usually feel and need for Shavasana. You might like to block. I like to have a bolster under my knees, softly and gently. You might want to pop a jumper on. Getting comfortable. You might like a blanket, eye pillow, pillow under your head, whatever you need. Just laying back down now, comfortable as you can. Just focusing in on your breath. you lay here, making those final adjustments so that you can come to stillness, as Shavasana is best practice in stillness. It's corpse pose, dead man's pose. Stillness is the objective. Focusing on your breath here. So smooth, long, restorative inhale. In through your nose, then out through the mouth. Taking awareness to our bodies and our awareness of them laying on the mat. Being aware of all of the places where our body contacts the floor, the mat, the bolster. Just feeling how heavy your body is, how relaxed, how smooshy, jolly, yummy the practice was. Feeling all the beautiful yin sinking into all of the parts of you, all the nooks and crannies, all the sore bits, the sore muscles, the bones that might have been a bit achy and weary are just so relaxed now. Feel your body so heavy, so relaxed, sinking into the floor, melting away. I'm going to do a very short yoga nidra now, where we'll just run around and focus on parts of the body. Your eyes closed, no movement, just imagining the parts in your mind's eye as I move you through them. Just move around the body parts as I talk. Allow yourself to just go with the movement. So focusing in on your right hand, your right thumb, first finger of the right hand, second finger of the right hand, third finger of the right hand, fourth finger of the right hand, the whole right hand, right forearm, right elbow, right bicep, right tricep, right shoulder, right side of the neck, right front of the chest, right rib cage, right hip, the whole right side of your torso, the whole right side of your chest, the whole right side of your shoulder, the back of your right shoulder, the back of your right rib cage, the back of your right hip, your right glute, the whole right back of your shoulder, the whole right back of your torso, the whole right back of your hip and glute, your right thigh, your right hamstring, your right knee, the right front of your calf muscle, the right back of your calf muscle, the right ankle, the right top of your foot, the arch of your right foot, your big right toe, your second toe, your third toe, your fourth toe, your little toe, all of the toes on your right foot, your whole right foot, your whole right leg, the whole right side of your body. So heavy, so relaxed. your big right toe, your second toe, your big left toe, your second toe, your third toe, your fourth toe, your little toe, all of the toes on your left foot, the front of your left foot, the arch of your left foot, the ball of your left foot, the heel of your left foot, your left ankle, your left calf, the back of your left calf, your left knee, the back of your left knee, your left hamstring, your left thigh, your left hip, your left glute, your left rib cage, the left back of your rib cage, your left chest, the back of your left chest, your left shoulder, the whole of your left leg, heavy, melting, the whole of your left side, heavy, melting, your left thumb, your left forefinger, your second finger, your ring finger, your little finger, all of the fingers and thumb on your left side, your left palm, front of your left hand, your left wrist, your left forearm, your left bicep, your left tricep, left shoulder cap, back of your left chest, left side of your neck, front of your left neck, back of your left neck, your left trap, the whole of your left arm, heavy, melting, relaxed, the whole of the left side of your body, heavy, melting, relaxed, the tip of your nose, your left cheek, your right cheek, your left eye, your right eye, your forehead, top of your head, back of your head, left ear, right ear, lower jaw, upper jaw, bottom lip, top lip, tongue, roof of your mouth, bottom of your mouth, the whole of your head, heavy, like a bowling ball falling through the floor, the whole of your body, tip to toe, fingertip, top of head, top of toes, heavy, relaxed, melting. Bring your awareness back to your body now, focusing on feeling your body on the mat, focusing on what you can hear around you, your breath, perhaps the taste in your mouth, the sensation in your mouth, what you might be able to smell. Gently just flicking your eyes open just a smidgen to bring in the light. Bringing all of our senses back online. over to your left hand side. Waiting here a moment. Keep your eyes closed now, just coming up into seated position, into easy seat. Your hands to heart space, bowing our heads. Taking one big deep belly breath in as we raise our hands up really high, looking up to the sky. May your thoughts be gentle. May your words be kind. And may your heart always be open. Namaste. Thank you.